Hey guys, this is Rishi Chulani from The Dark Knot, and today I want to talk to you about accessorizing a summer suit. Now we know the months are hot, and I've done a video about what kind of suit you should be wearing during the summer so that you remain cool, but you could be, casual and yet look dapper and relaxed. And today what we want to talk about is accessorizing those suits so you could really take your game up to the next level. Now, obviously the kind of accessories you'd wear are going to show off a lot about your personality, and this is where you could really elevate your style game. So without further ado, let's talk about summer accessories. Now, the first item I'd like to talk about are your ties. Now, silk ties are ties that can be worn year-round. They have natural sheen and they drape really well, and there's also high elasticity, which means they're highly durable. And for that reason, silk ties are great for year-round wear. But instead of going for a woven silk ties where the fabric is literally woven through a weaving machine known as a loom, hence creating more texture and heaviness, which is ideal for the fall and winter months, what you want to go for is a printed silk tie. Now, printed silk ties use special process called screening or hand screen printing, where screens are placed on top of fabric and colors are poured on to create a rich, vibrant color scheme. And it's usually done on a plain satin silk weave, so your actual tie is not woven together like a woven tie is, but it's the actual design is printed onto a plain satin weave, creating a really rich, vibrant, colorful pattern such as the one I'm wearing here. This one has repeating fish pattern. It's yellow fish against a navy tie, and with printed silk ties, the beauty with them is you have a lot of different options in terms of what kind of theme you're going for. They usually come in different themes. It could be sea life, it could be lifestyles such as palm trees, beaches, sports hobbies such as sailing, golf, or tennis, and they're great conversation starters, and they add a massive amount of kick to your outfit, and they're really great for the spring and summer months. You could wear them for a country club wedding, or if you're out with friends in the evening, out on the golf course, whatever suits you and floats your boat. But they really do add a level of personality to your ensemble that your typical ties will not. Now, another type of tie you could go for, or two other types which are similar, are linen and cotton. These fabrics do breathe very easily. They're fantastic ties. They add some textual variation to your ensemble. The only problem with linen as compared to cotton is it's a little less rigid, and so it's going to maybe crease a little bit more, but it will give your suits a lot of character and a lot of textual variation, and that's what layering and accessorizing is all about, to make it look interesting and fresh. Now, the third and final type of tie you could wear during the spring and summer months are knitted ties. Now, knitted ties used to be big like 20-30 years ago, and they've made a huge resurgence in the last 3-4 years. This is a completely different type of weave. Knitted ties could be smooth or have that nice crunchy feel, and they come with a square bottom, so they're great for dressing up a casual outfit or for slightly dressing down a formal outfit. If you're at a wedding, for example, like at a beach wedding, you could dress it down a bit by wearing a knitted tie. Or if you're at a social networking event and you've got a nice formal suit on, dress it down a bit by wearing a knitted tie. And again, these ties are absolutely great for the spring and summer months, and they add a ton of textual variation. The fabric breathes very easily, and they're definite conversation starters because most guys still pretty much just wear silk ties. Now on to pocket squares. Now, as you'll know, I'm a huge fan of pocket squares. They're a great way to inject your ensembles with flair and personality. Now, just like with ties, you have your silk pocket squares, which are great for year-round, and they have that sheen, which works really well. But I think linen and cotton give your suiting ensemble some extra textural variation. Cotton is great because you could have those fancy folds you're looking for, like a 2-point, or a 3-point or a 4-peaked fold. And because cotton is more rigid, the points are going to stick out and be more prominent, which are great for those folds. Linen falls somewhere in between silk and cotton. It's not as rigid, so you could do your 2, 3, or 4-point folds, or you could also wear it like this with a reverse puff fold with the edges sticking out. If you could find a square that's got contrasting hand-rolled edges, it's going to add even more pop of color. Another item you could add are lapel flowers. They're also coming back in fashion nowadays. And just like with your ties and pocket squares, get something that matches with the rest of your ensemble. So here I have a turquoise lapel flower, which goes well with the blue jacket. We can talk about color theory in another video, but this is a similar color scheme. So you have blue and turquoise, which is basically a derivative of green, and they go really well together because they're both cooler colors. So again, lapel flowers are another great accessory you can add. And finally, I'm not wearing one right now because I don't want to indulge in the cardinal sin and be wearing 4 different accessories on my suit, but you could go with a tie bar. So you could go with a light color, like a light pink or a light blue tie bar, and that will really add, some pop to your summer ensembles. So that's all I have for today in this video, is different ways to accessorize your summer suits and really bring out your personality. Hope you enjoyed this video. Again, please feel free to subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. I'll also have links to our website where we have a lot of different products and accessories that are useful for year-round formal wear and also for spring and summer wear, which I'll be linking to below, such as summer ties, summer pocket squares, lapel flowers, and so forth. So thank you again for tuning in, and I look forward to speaking to you in the next video. Thank you.